Uh, do you have to be in a group to observe or not?
Yeah. I'll set you up.
I mess up on my keybind. Like, I don't know. I tried to actually bind all the queen so I can inject at the same time on all the hatcheries, but it's not working for some reason. Like, or my queen actually comes from other
Because it
hatchery.
won't. You want to use the base camera. So that middle mouse button, or you had it bound to the back mouse button, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So when the queen does come out, just use that, drag select the queen and inject, and then hit the button to flip to the next space and do that repeatedly until you run out of hatcheries or cycle back to the first one. That is probably the best method for injecting. The queens that are on the hotkey are mainly dedicated to creep spread and base defense. That's all they're there for.
Okay.
Because you'll need about 4 to 6 queens for that purpose of spreading creep and defending the base. Normally I don't build more than 4 for that purpose. But like when you set a bunch of zerglings outside your base to like protect the second hatchery or the natural expansion, those queens are there to help them defend any incoming threats. Oh, I don't know what I'm clicking to constantly spam the ping button, but apparently I am. Interesting. Curious.
Our forces are under attack.
And I think your biggest problem is spending money.
Metamorphosis complete.
You got
Spending
2K
money.
in the bank. Spending that money. It's just building more military, so Zerglings mostly. This is ideally, we call this floating. Basically, you're floating money. So the way to resolve that is get more tech, buy more units, make more bases, get more workers. Because comparably to you and the AI is spending his money as fast as he can get it. So he's got about 200 in the bank. You have 3K. So you got to spend the money.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Not enough energy. A creep tumor is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Well, for a beginning player, handling yourself all right.
It's not good.
Well, I mean, you did defeat a relatively scary army pretty easily.
Not enough energy.
So I know what you're doing wrong, but you're doing a lot of things right as well, so take it with a pinch of salt.
Metamorphosis complete.
Need a lot more Zergling than you currently have.
Metamorphosis complete. Not enough energy. Mutation complete.
Interesting.
Mineral
So what you could do is grab an Overlord and fly it down, not directly at the enemy, but his natural base location. So from his main down the ramp to the left, and then move the Overlord down that way. Oh,
Am I doing it
incoming.
right?
mineral field depleted.
Once you defeat this army.
Under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field
Okay.
depleted.
So rebuild your units. So every time that you in a battle, because Zerga's squishy, their units tend to die very quickly. Even while you're in a battle, you always want to hit that #1 hotkey, grab your larva, and just make a mix of Roach and Zergling, Roach, Zergling, Roach, Zergling.
Exhausted.
Yeah, just keep doing that till you run out of larva. Or money, or supply. And as long as you're doing that in between fights, so even if they're attacking you, you gotta be like, okay, I'm attacking, send the units, and then the next thought should be, I need to make more units because I'm going to lose units in the fight, right? So you'll have more units being reinforced to deal with it. So the next step is you actually built a Nidus network, which is basically a super weapon, if you will. So the Nidus network, you want to hotkey that on like control group 2, so you have access to it very quickly. So it's a tunnel system, and how it works is you put your army into the network, and then you need to have vision on the opponent's side of the map, and then you build a Nidus worm or summon Nidus worm. It'll erupt from the ground, and then you tell all the units inside to evacuate, and they'll pour out of it. And you can place it anywhere you have vision. So you can use Overlords or Zerglings to scout, and then you can place the worm. You can also rally your hatcheries rally points directly into the Nidus network, and it will load the Nidus network itself. So all your further reinforcements can go into the network. So it's basically allowing you to put your army anywhere on the map at any time. It's also a good fallback point if you were to put a Nidus Orb in the middle of the map. You can put your units into it if you're out on the map to come back to base very quickly. It's a fun little tool. It also freaks your opponent out.
Require more Vespine gas.
But don't be afraid of taking bases. So realistically, you want to take every base that's on your side of the map, every mineral field. Because your opponent's going to do the exact same thing. He's trying to get every base on his side of the map as well. You got incoming again. F2 and then grab your whole army.
Our forces are under attack. A creep tumor is under attack.
That's not your whole army. There you go. And always attack move. So spacebar click, spacebar click. Now you have a problem. They all died. So now you need more units, right? So Zergling Roach. Bunch of them, quickly.
A creep tumor is under attack.
There you go. And then you can always put your rally points on the enemy army itself or nearby the enemy army, so that way when they pop out, they all go to that location. Boop. Oh, forgot to attack move. There you go. Alright, not a big deal. Now you just gotta replace the hatcheries that died. Another way to deal with this problem is your overlords can drop creep if there's a lair present, which I think yours just got destroyed. But you do want to expand creep to your tech structures, because if not, they tend to die.
Oh.
You can also tell the creep tumor to move. You have one out there on the ramp. Have it move towards the base.
Like this?
That's the creep queen. The tumor itself can move as an ability.
Oh.
Unacceptable command.
Yeah, so you just hit spawn creep tumor and then extend it as far as you can to let you build it, and then place it down on creep, and it'll send out a tentacle and make a new tumor. There you go. And then after a short period of time, the new one will be able to make a new one, and so forth and so on. Oh, incoming.
I think I lost.
Yeah, you did, but it's all right. You did good.
So-
At this point, you did lose. You could defeat this, but
Master is under attack.
your Bailey Nest isn't going to be live much longer. Yep. Yep. There it goes. Dead. Okay. GG out of this. We just basically leave. Here. So we will fix you. So, let me do a game. I'll fight the AI and have you watch. I'll try to explain it as I go through it. Then I have like a more interesting method. You've improved, but I still need you to get to like a standard level of play, or at least a bronze level to play. This will get you to the low end of play. Then I'll feel a lot more comfortable. So there's a few things I'm going to be watching